Hey looters, welcome back to Loot Now. Today we are diving into a handful of brand new free games on Steam. Without further ado, let's get down to it. In Capella, you step into the boots of a seasoned operative, racing through gritty urban streets and hostile terrain in a crisp third-person perspective. The game throws you straight into action with 5 tightly packed missions that feel like a taste it is for a bigger saga. Each level blends high-speed driving, stealth, and firefights, demanding both quick reflexes and careful planning. The environments are detailed and tense, with enemy placements that keep you guessing. While the narrative is light, the sense of urgency and the polished combat system make every mission feel earned. Capella serves as a punchy intro to an expanding universe, promising deeper mysteries and larger battles down the road. If you're craving a fast-paced, skill-testing opener, this game delivers a solid foundation for what's to come. Welcome to Blitz, a frantic top-down shooter that drops you straight into a cave teeming with bats. Every second is a sprint, dodging, blasting, and staying alive at the same time. What sets it apart isn't just the frantic action, it's the three-way juggling act. While you're fighting for your life, you're also hunting for upgrades and making split-second shop decisions. The shop isn't a pasta menu. It's a live, buzzing hub that you must keep an eye on even as bullets fly. After each run, you earn slime coins, a sweet reward that unlocks new skins, backgrounds, and powerful upgrades. The deeper you dig, the more you'll discover that legend speaks of a colossal, ancient creature lurking in the heart of those caverns. So gear up, keep your wits sharp, and see how long you can survive the bat onslaught in this razor-fast roguelike. Hey everyone, strap in for Battle Tokens, the free-to-play turn-based tactics RPG that turns your screen into a living tabletop dungeon crawl. Pick a class, warrior, archer, mage, healer, and slide your 2D token across a vibrant grid, chaining abilities and status effects like a Friday Night D&D skirmish. Each class feels distinct, from glass cannon mages to shield wall bruisers, and gear synergies make every run feel fresh. The game shines in Coop, letting up to 9 heroes team up. You can protect allies, dish out damage, or heal, all while facing waves of goblins, orcs, undead, and even dragons if you survive long enough. Quest-driven objectives turn each run into a mini-story that feeds a larger campaign, and the roguelite leveling lets you earn gold, unlock new skills, and chase legendary drops in endless survival mode. Art is bold and flat, with a medieval pub UI that feels like a tavern battle, while loot-laden tunes keep the energy high. Crossplay is on the roadmap, and controllers are supported from day one. Free to play, but the depth is anything but shallow. Will your party's tokens become legend, or will they shatter under the next boss's crushing blow? Dive in and find out. If you're craving fast-paced, medieval action that feels like a living, breathing sword fight, Treasure Below might just be the game you've been waiting for. The game drops you straight into the heat of battle with stylized, hand-drawn visuals that give each character and monster a punchy, almost comic book feel. The combat is tight, every swing feels satisfying, whether you're slashing with a quick blade, smashing with a heavy axe, or unleashing a sweeping pulley arm attack. Each weapon has its own rhythm and set of skills, so you'll quickly learn that the right choice depends on the enemy you're facing. The game is built around 3 core modes. Arena mode tests your mettle, throwing you into waves of monsters that grow tougher as you survive longer. The adrenaline spikes when a new, more deadly wave arrives, and the rewards at the end push you to keep fighting. Adventure mode takes you through handcrafted dungeons, each a puzzle of traps and treasure. And if you're looking to share the chaos, the online Coop lets you team up with a friend and tackle monsters together. No PvP, just pure cooperative fun. What sets Treasure Below apart is its focus on gameplay over story. There's no cutscene, no lore, no narrative threads, just you, your weapon, and a relentless stream of enemies. That can feel refreshing if you're tired of story-driven action games, but it might leave some players craving context. Still, the lack of narrative lets the combat and progression shine without distractions. Overall, Treasure Below delivers a punchy, skill-based experience that rewards practice and experimentation. The visual style is eye-catching, the weapon variety keeps combat fresh, and the modes offer a good mix of single-player and Coop content. If you're after a pure, fast-moving medieval brawler, this game is definitely worth a try. Tiny Terrors is a charming, bite-sized adventure that feels like a sweet treat for the senses. You play as a tiny ghost on a mission to stash candy into a jack-o'-lantern bucket before the looming terrors catch you. The top-down perspective is tight and responsive, giving you just enough room to weave through the spooky maze of enemies. Every candy you collect feels rewarding, and the hand-drawn animation gives the whole thing a playful, almost storybook vibe. The narrative is delivered in a series of short, hand-sketched panels, and you get 2 distinct endings depending on how full you make that pumpkin. It's short, but it's polished, perfect for a quick Halloween pickup. If you love a lighthearted chase with a dash of cuteness, Tiny Terrors is a delightful, if brief, treat. Welcome to the world of Kana, where learning Japanese meets engaging gameplay. From the very first tap, the game introduces you to hiragana and katakana with clear, animated stroke order guides that make mastering each character feel like second nature. Whether you're a beginner or brushing up on your kana, the visualizer shows exactly how each line should flow, so you never get stuck guessing. The real charm lies in the dual typing modes. In Endless, you practice recognition at a relaxed pace, matching romaji to characters until the rhythm takes hold. For those who crave a challenge, competitive mode pounces on the leaderboard, letting you race against others to see who can type the most kana in a set time. It's fast, it's fun, and it's surprisingly addictive. And if you're a fan of aesthetics, the palette selection lets you color the interface to your taste, keeping the learning environment fresh. Kana isn't just a textbook, it's a dynamic, visually appealing way to turn kana practice into a game you'll actually want to play. From the moment you open Quetzal, you're transported to a world of Aztec myth, where gods, beasts, and rituals collide in a vibrant, fast-paced card battle. The game's core is a turn-based combat system that rewards thoughtful deck building and resource management. Each card feels alive, creatures roar, spells crackle, and counters shift the tide in a single turn. What sets it apart is the tactical depth. You can weave devastating combos or play a more defensive, control-heavy strategy, and the feel of each card's effect is polished and satisfying. The upgrade system keeps you engaged, unlocking new abilities, loot, and game modes as you climb the ranks of a forgotten empire. On mobile it runs silky, and the PC port feels just as responsive. The only real hiccup is the learning curve. New players may feel overwhelmed by the sheer number of options at first. But once you get the hang of it, Quetzal delivers a fresh, richly stylized card battling experience that's hard to find elsewhere. If you love strategy and mythology, this indie gem is worth a play. In Graveyard Manor, the dead are surprisingly organized. You play as a skeletal housekeeper racing against time to collect the right mix of trinkets so the family portraits will let you summon each ghostly relative. The goal is simple: deliver the package before the courier gets spooked. But the Victorian mansion is a maze of shelves, cabinets, and locked doors, and the mice have a taste for your loot. The puzzle logic is tight. Each portrait shows exactly 3 items you need, and the combinations feel like a fresh take on classic matched object games. The art style is charmingly macabre, with a muted color palette that gives the house a haunted yet cozy vibe. Sound cues are spot on, turning a simple item search into a tense, almost comedic chase. The interface is clean, making inventory juggling feel more like a puzzle than a chore. Even the time pressure is well balanced. You're challenged but not rushed. If you love clever puzzles, quirky humor, and a touch of spooky nostalgia, this little gem will keep you on your toes and your sense of humor intact. Give Graveyard Manor a try, your skeleton will thank you. Welcome to the ruins of Lemuria, where every stone whispers a tale. In medieval survival, you step into the boots of the last pure lineage sorcerer, fighting back the darkness unleashed by Malenius. The combat is fresh. Call forth fire, water, earth, or air to swing swords or cast spells, all adapting on the fly. Gather wood, stone, and more to build fortresses, craft weapons, and upgrade your elemental powers. Waves of monsters will test your defenses, while trading caravans let you broker prosperity across kingdoms. The story is tight, the mechanics layered, and the world feels alive. Free to download, it invites you to carve your legend among the gods. Dive in and see if you can restore balance or succumb to chaos. Welcome to Buried Tapes, a chilling anthology of horror stories captured on dusty VHS tapes. In the second episode, you step into the shoes of 23-year-old Monica Jones, trapped in a dimly lit underground parking garage in 1994. You've misplaced your car keys, and the only way out is to navigate a maze of concrete, flickering lights, and unseen threats. With no allies and just your wits, you must sprint, dodge, and make split-second decisions to survive. The game delivers a nostalgic PS-style visual palette, complete with grainy VHS filters that heighten the dread. Gameplay alternates between walking and driving, keeping tension high in its short 10-minute runtime. If you crave atmospheric horror with a dash of urgency, Buried Tapes delivers a haunting, bite-sized experience that will keep you on edge. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, hit that like button and subscribe so you won't miss any of the next videos. See you next time.